Hello everyone and welcome to quarterfinals of the JDL. This week, bear with me, I'm gonna butcher it. We're up against Hibney from Pool 3. So we're gonna see Pokemon that, of course, as I've said last week, we have seen them before. We've seen a Gholdengo, we've seen Samurott, I believe we've even seen Tentacruel, and last week we fought Vikavolt. Well, it was on the team, but they didn't bring it. Point is that we are still not out of the woodworks. This is still going to be a very tough matchup, as expected, for quarterfinals. But in total, they have Terra Gholdengo, Samurott, Hisui, Great Tusk, Screamtail, Vikavolt Terra, Tentacruel, Iron Bundle, and Wo-Chien Terra. Whoops. Now, once again, this is another team that is very hard for us, I think, to break through very well. So there are some interesting weaknesses. We got 3 electrics, 3 fairies, 3 fightings, 3 fires, 3 grasses, but there's nothing really that we can exploit. This is a very well-crafted team that I am definitely going to struggle with in order to figure out what I want to do against this team. But we're going to try. So let's get on over to the team. So first off, we're bringing Glimmora with a Power Herb, Meteor Beam, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Energy Ball, with max speed, max special attack. My opponent likes to pivot around a lot from what I've seen of their replays. So I think if I lead Glimmora, and with how every week this season I've brought Sash Glimmora, I don't think my opponent is going to try to outright kill Glimmora if they lead Iron Bundle or Samurott. They're likely going to try and set up, which is where the Meteor Beam comes in. Meteor Beam will KO lead Samurott. It will KO Iron Bundle. And if they switch out, which my opponent seems to be very prone to doing, judging by their replays, something is going to take a +1 Meteor Beam on switch in. And if it's Gholdengo, we'll break its balloon so that Meteor Beam can hit it for good damage. Not Meteor Beam, Earth Power can do it for big damage. If it is the Screamtail, +1 Sludge Bomb is going to do pretty good in Screamtail. And Energy Ball is just for Great Tusk. It's also technically for Samurott as well, but Samurott just dies outright to Meteor Beam, so it might just die. Next up, but I do want to say, when it comes to Glimmora is base 1 speed faster than Samurott, which is why I'm very comfortable with doing this. Because even if it is Focus Sash Samurott, and it lives on 1 HP, Glimmora is just very free to then just use whatever move it wants into it. And then my opponent has to somehow get around her. Unfortunately, Gholdengo is, I believe, 1 speed point. I think Gholdengo is base 87. Check right now. I can stop being an idiot. No, Great Tusk is base 87. Gholdengo is base 84. Excuse me. Next up, we move on to Jirachi. Now, Jirachi, we're going to be bringing specs. We are bringing super offensive Jirachi this week because I've been looking at my opponent's team, and I feel like the only way I can outright go through their team is to blast through it. So we're going with Choice Specs Jirachi with Flash Cannon, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Trick, with Trick just to like maybe disable Screamtail. This is a very risky move on my part with Jirachi, but I need Jirachi to be outputting damage that I normally am not threatening with Jirachi normally. And while it doesn't threaten Wo-Chien, if we're able to trick it, we are in a very good spot. Next up, we have Assault Vest Volcanion. Now, Volcanion I have set up to be max specially invested. This thing is only taking about 20% from a Freeze Dry from Iron Bundle. With Terra Blast Electric to take on my opponent's multiple electric types, Flamethrower for Gholdengo, Steam Eruption for Great Tusk, and Sludge Bomb for Screamtail. This is going to be our linchpin. We are trying desperately to not get this thing onto the field early, because we need it to be able to break through whatever remains. Next up, we have Assault Vest Annihilate. Also similar idea here, but we're pretty much maxing out on its special defense. Rage Fist, Drain Punch, U-Turn, and Poison Jab. The idea behind this Annihilate set is it takes on Screamtail decently well, it takes on Gholdengo, it can take on Iron Bundle a little bit, Annihilate is not meant to be a cleaner here. That role is for Volcanion. So we need Annihilate to at least weaken my opponents a bit, which is why we have this setup. Next up, we have Clefable with Moonblast, Thunderwave, Moonlight, and Thunderbolt. Now, we have a little bit of special attack investment, just so, I think this clears the Oko on Great Tusk, I think. If it's just max attack. Yeah, if it's max attack, max speed, Adamant, this just dropped to Moonblast, which I don't think my opponent would be expecting, because I usually run Clefable very defensive, and it is still very defensive. It just... Moonblast is a good move. And then lastly, we have Latios with a Yachi Berry, Luster Purge, Ice Beam, Calm Mind, and Shadow Ball with max attack, max HP and max speed. The idea behind this Latios set is I can't really think of a sixth member for this team. All of my remaining Pokemon are extremely weak to a bunch of the options they have. Ice Spam, all three of my Pokemon, like Gliscor, Ogerpon, and Latios, they're all weak to Ice. You have, like... It was just very hard for me to choose what Pokemon I want in this last slot to be, and I figured Latios, of all the options I had the most opportunity to probably do something. So with Yachi Berry Calm Mind, the idea is for Latios to hopefully get set up against one Pokemon and just spam Luster Purge until it dies. Hopefully that does something to set up for Volcanion in the endgame. This game plan is setting up primarily just for Volcanion to hopefully get through the endgame. And I hope it does. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you when we get into the match. Peace. Here we are for the game. Okay, so we have Terra Bug on Vikavolt, Terra Dark on Wo-Chan, Terra Ghost on Gholdengo. So, no special Terra types. No Samurott. Makes me wonder if they lead Iron Shreds then? Not Iron Shreds, what's it called? Great Tusk? I think we still leave with Glamora, though. Okay, quarterfinals, here we go. No Samurot's interesting. They did bring two other water types, though. And what's the other Pokemon they didn't bring? I think we're just gonna go for Meteor Beam. I don't think they risk... I don't think they risk Hydro Pump on turn 1. I think they flip turn. Come on, take the bait. Take the bait. If they Hydro Pump, they risk Focus Sash and then Power Gem into Iron Bundle. Does a lot of damage, and I don't think they can risk taking that type of damage, so I think they switch. No booster energy, so it's Heavy Duty Boots or Focus Sash. Or it could be Specs. Yep, there's the flip turn. Now we Earth Power. Terra Ghost. Wasn't Air Balloon, though. Maybe it's Specs or Scarf. We'll find out if it's Scarf if it's faster than Glamora. It's Scarf. Yeah, we just let Glamora go down. If it's Scarf... we'll get some chip damage into Annihilate to activate our Rage Fist for later. We are Assault Vest, so we are not going to take much damage from it if they stay in. If not, then we're fine. Scarf Gholdengo does pose some problems here. So they did Terra, which means Vikavolt and Wo-Chien can't Terra, which means both of them keep their fire weaknesses. Well, I mean, Vikavolt had Terra Bug, so it was always going to be weak to fire. Can Calm Mind here. It's Black Sludge Tentacruel. Does it have... does... I think they try and go for Ruination here, but I think I'm free to go for another comp. Actually, no, if they... you might have a move to cycle me out, right? I think it goes for Ruination right away. I think we can Calm Mind again. Or do we just Ice Beam it? I don't think Ice Beam kills. Definitely doesn't kill at +1. Fuck it. It dies to another crit. Yeah, it doesn't die to another crit. It takes 44%. Can't Terra to avoid the ice weakness. Okay, they let Wo-Chien go down. That's the only psychic immunity on their team. So now we can just spam Luster Purge. How do we deal with Great Tusk? We still have Jirachi, and we still have Clefable. Vikavolt comes in. Just gonna Luster Purge. They're gonna try and Bug Buzz us, but it's not gonna do much damage. I think... well, actually, I think it does, like, decent chunk still. Yeah, We live one more Leech Seed. Even if Vikavolt has Protect, we should be fine. Gholdengo is weakened for Annihilate. And Annihilate doesn't die to Scarf Shadow Ball with Assault Vest. Problem is that Tentacruel hasn't been weakened. Iron Bundle's able to come back in and probably use a water move on us. I don't think I give him Latios. I think I switch into Volcanion now. And so we keep Latios for the Tentacruel and also the Great Tusk. And we know we're not faster than Iron Bundle. 408, yeah, versus 305. The only Rock Starter they had is Great Tusk. What do they switch into? Also, Gholdengo. I mean, honestly, Clefable's in a really good spot here to just take this endgame. It can kill Great Tusk, Iron Bundle, and Tentacruel, though Tentacle is a little bit of annoying because of the poison, because we do have Thunderbolt on Clefable. Gholdengo is neutralized. It's at 3% HP. Switching Tentacruel. I think I Steam Eruption. I feel like this is baiting a double. It does. Oh, it's toxic. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go into Jirachi then. I switch first. Mirror Coat. What do they flip into? Do they sack Gholdengo here? Nah, they need Gholdengo because it's Scarf. So what do they go into? Iron Bundle. Ooh, that is not taking this Flash Cannon. Goodbye. Okay, Gholdengo gone is pretty good. Good for us. Now we are locked into Flash Cannon. We're just really worrying about Great Tusk and the Tentacruel. A Toxic Mirror Coat flip turn. What's its water move then? Like, what's its like damage move? Maybe it's Recover, and so it's just Mirror Coat. Thing is, we're not faster than max speed Great Tusk. Gholdengo comes back in. I think I give up Latios. Do I? Well, yeah, because Clefable is going to be able to take this endgame fairly well. So is Volcanion. I don't think I need Latios here. Because I think I need Jirachi for... well, do I need Jirachi for anything? Specs Shadow Ball, I think, kills Jirachi. Yeah, I think I mean, it's not Specs, it's Scarf. Do I Poison Jab first? Nah, I think I always do just Rage Fist. Doesn't do much. Am I faster than you? I am not. I don't want to get poisoned. So we switch into Jirachi. Maybe they could double. If they flip, I'm gonna go into Volcanion then, because if they flip turn into Gholdengo, I'm in the same situation again where I don't want anything to take a Scarf Shadow Ball. I think I do Terra Blast Electric here. Either Great Tusk switches in and Great Tusk I don't think kills I mean, it might. I don't think they switch into Great Tusk. I'm calling the bluff. Because they can't switch it in on fear of the Terra Blast, I mean the Steam Eruption, and they're hoping that Volcanion's Toxic wears it down. But I think I called the bluff in that they switch into either Gholdengo or they stay in and give up Tentacruel. If they do switch into Volcanion, we probably, I mean, into Great Tusk, we definitely lose Volcanion, but I'm pretty sure Clefable will be able to 1v1 Great Tusk. Okay, they tried to go for the double protect. Yeah, so they had no way of dealing damage. So now Great Tusk switches in, I imagine. And luckily we have kept Clefable alive this whole time to deal with Great Tusk. It's Proto-Synthesis, Proto-Attack. Okay. So does it bulk up? No, it just goes for Head Welcome Rush immediately. Now we can go into Clefable and Moonblast it. Clefable shouldn't die to... I mean, it's Proto-Attack, though. Oh, Headlong Rush might kill Clefable. Ah, nah, we're fine. It lives that. Holy heck. We just let Clefable go down. Who's faster here? Jirachi or... I think Ape never dies, though. Ape shouldn't die to this. I'm max HP, I'm max speed. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I lose... Well, does Jirachi take it? Oh, no. Did I just lose to in the back Gholdengo? It's Scarf. Do I take it? No, I don't. GG's. Holy heck. Oh. Ugh. Holy crap, it comes down to Gholdengo in the end. I I can't believe Great Tusk lived that. That was... Well, that'll do it for our run. Ugh. Ooh. That'll do it for our run in JDL. We come so close, but we fall short at quarterfinals to another Gholdengo. I think I had a lot of fun with this draft. I will definitely do a draft recap after this because it's my first time been doing my first time with ooh. If I were to give some final thoughts before the draft recap, shout out to my opponent here. I think I underestimated how dangerous the Scarf Gholdengo would be in the end game. I didn't expect Great Tusk to live that Moonblast. Maybe if I brought Expert Belt on Clefable instead. I don't know if that would have done anything. Anyways, I thank you for watching me try to take on the JDL, and unfortunately we come short, but we will get them next time. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.